Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, mercy to the devil around the four corners of the earth, pushing his word in sincerity and truth. The house of David, the Bayat that will die, the elect. Alright, so I found this video. I know my voice is a little low, so Salakia. But it says, India's top court approves to shoot to kill order for man-eating tiger. So as I'm looking at this, you got the Elamites over here wanting to kill this animal that the Lord has created. All right, and a lot of these different countries, India, Africa, Asia, these different continents and things, they have like poachers. They have men out here who try to capture these animals and bring them, put them inside zoos, put them inside different facilities. They torture these animals. They sell them. They feed on them. They use their body parts for different things. And so the Lord has this animal. Go down to read a little. It says, a last-ditch attempt to save a man-eating tigress is underway in India, following a decision by the country's Supreme Court to grant forest rangers permission to kill the endangered animal in the western state of Maharashtra, if I'm saying that right. The tigress, known as T1, is believed to be responsible for the deaths of 13 people since January 2016 in the state's eastern Yavatmal district. 3 were killed in August alone. In one particularly grisly case, as much as 60% of the victim's body had been consumed by the tigress, according to official records. Okay, so you have certain endangered species out here because Esau has been trying to slay them and kill them and do all type of abominable things to them. But see, the Lord is lifting up these spirits and these animals, man. And these people are going to realize the strength and power of the Lord. All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 15. But for the foolish devices of their wickedness, wherewith being deceived, they worship serpents, void of reason, and vile beasts. Thou didst send a multitude of unreasonable beasts upon them for vengeance. All right, so the Lord sent do you think this is a reasonable beast? Look at the passion and the fear-provoking attitude in this tiger's eyes. All right, it's an unreasonable beast, man. And so upon them for vengeance. So Lord is sending vengeance upon these nations, these Indians, these East Indians, these Elamites, to be exact in this moment. But this is going to come to America as well, and I have a verse for that soon. It says that they might know that wherewithal a man sinneth, by the same also he shall be punished. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form, when it not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions, or unknown wild beasts full of rage, newly created, bringing out either a fiery vapor or filthy sense of a scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes. All right, so that's the Lord is going to create new beasts to go against our enemies and go against the 2/3. All right, but nonetheless, this is a wild beast full of rage, man. This is a fierce tiger. This is a fierce beast, man. He killed 13 humans, and they have yet to put it down. This tiger has the spirit of the Lord on it. All right. Let me get Wisdom of Solomon 16. This is Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 1. Therefore, by the like were they punished worthily, and by the multitude of beasts tormented. All right. So, multitudes of beasts are going to torment these people, and it says punished worthily. These people were punished because they deserve it. Okay, whether they done something in this life or a past life, the Lord is going to give them something worthy of death, and many of these people are going to be tormented by these different beasts, man. I was going to go down on that a little more. That's why I was hesitating, because we could go into that more, because this talk about the different beasts and the things that are going to happen, but it goes on to a few different things. But I have another precept, like 2 or 3 more. This is Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 9. For though For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that pass by and the hissing of serpents. All right, so Edomites try to act. The only thing Edomites try to act like they're not afraid of anything, but they're scared of Jacob, man. All right, and they're afraid of these beasts. Okay, they're afraid of this animal. Look at the things, how they're acting. And some people, of course, are going to get upset at that. Uh, some people are going to get upset. It says officials will also try to tranquilize a male tiger called T2, which has been seen in the same area. T2 is not to be believed to be responsible for any human deaths. All right, so they don't think the male is doing what the female is doing, but it might be both of them, man. Just blood hungry for humans, for these Elamites out there. Okay, the Lord put that the taste of human blood in their spirits, man. That wasn't something that and that wasn't even the verse I meant to get, but that wasn't even something that that can be stopped, man. And if they put it down, the Lord did what He did, but at 13, that's a spiritual number. That's a spiritual number. Okay, 17 and 9, that was. And 19, let me get 19 as well. Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 19. Or a terrible sound of stones cast down, or running that could not be seen of skipping beasts, or a roaring voice of most savage wild beasts, or a rebounding echo from the hollow tunnels. These things made them to swoon for fear. All right, so it says a roaring voice of the most savage wild beast that can make you swoon for fear, man. If you hear a lion roar or a tiger roar and you see it, hey, man, that'll make you swoon for fear, man. And that's what's happening to these people. When they see this lion coming, they get afraid. So now they're afraid and they want to put it down. Okay, the Lord is going to put them down, man. He's going to put them down by these different beasts. When these beasts get let go, man, the Lord already got people getting ate up by dogs and things like that. But when these tigers and lions and bears get loose, it's going to be a whole different story, man. It's not going to be something to laugh about or play with. They're going to be swooning with fear. All right, this is Sirach 39 and 30. I started 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. So the Lord, it says vengeance is of the Lord. So He puts the spirits on these animals, and above that, it talks about the spirits that are created for vengeance. And a lot of these animals are spirits created for vengeance, man. Verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. All right, so they're punishing the wicked to destruction, man, with these animals. That's the Lord's will. That's the Lord's bidding, man. Created these vessels of destruction, these spirits created for vengeance, man. And they're going to have their vengeance as long as the Lord has it to be in His will to use this animal to kill people, man. That's not should be something that's looked upon lightly. And that's why these people are swooning in fear. They're afraid of this animal, man. Look at it, man. It's a vicious creature. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra 5 and 8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and the minstrel's women shall bring forth monsters. All right, the main point I want to get on is the wild beasts shall change their places, and it says confusion also in many places. So when martial law, Jacob's trouble, breaks out, it's gonna be confusion everywhere, man. It says the wild beasts shall change their places. They're gonna be coming out of the jungles, coming out of the zoos, breaking loose, changing where they normally be at. They're gonna see them in the streets, and they're gonna be out here just eating people, man, devouring people, not taking there's not gonna be no mercy. It's not gonna be any sympathy or compassion from these animals, and the Lord is already showing you that with the spirits that He has created, man. Just look at this beast, man, ferocious and large and destructive. So Elawam, the Elamites, hey, man, y'all got this T1 over here getting busy on y'all, that out here murking out Elamites at the will and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, so with that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, blessing, and mercy to the brethren of the four corners of the earth, pushing His word in sincerity and truth, the house of David, the elect. Amen. The Lord willing, this animal keeps seeking out these heathen, and murdering them. And also, especially Edomites, when these Edomites have been the main oppressors of animals, man, in the Moabites, but The Lord willing, all this spirit of vengeance continue on this animal to destroy as much as the Lord wants. All right, with that, I'm going to say shalom.